Viruses and bacteria can both be pathogens, but they are not the same. Viruses are much, much smaller, and they cannot multiply on their own. They need a host to grow because they act like parasites by invading a person's cells to make more copies of themselves. Sometimes, viruses can even hijack bacteria to multiply. Viruses don't grow in food, but they can use food as a vehicle to spread and infect others. A prime example of a deadly virus is hepatitis A. Hepatitis A is transmitted from one person to another through fecal-oral routes. This can happen when a food handler does not properly wash his or her hands after using the restroom. Then the infected feces get into food when they prepare or serve a meal. The diner can then become infected with hepatitis A. It sounds shocking, but it happens a lot. Hepatitis A affects the liver and can take 2 to 6 weeks to show symptoms of hepatitis A infection. Another virus that's in the news frequently is norovirus, which spreads very easily and quickly in different ways. You can get norovirus by accidentally getting tiny particles of feces or vomit from an infected person in your mouth, or when you have direct contact with someone who is infected with norovirus by sharing food or utensils with them. Norovirus has often made its way into the news with outbreaks on cruise ships. Norovirus outbreaks are found and reported more rapidly on a cruise ship than on land due to closed living quarters, increasing the amount of group contact. There is also a great risk of contamination from airborne vomit particles. Norovirus is known for spreading through the air. Therefore, it is important to quickly clean up and remove vomit anywhere in the food establishment. The cleanup must be done correctly, and as a manager, it is your responsibility to train all employees in this procedure. Written procedures on cleaning up vomit and diarrhea must be in place in order to enforce proper training and minimize risk to food safety. Once viruses get onto food, it's not easy to kill them with heat or cooking. That's why it's so important to follow safe food handling practices and good personal hygiene at all times.